Oh, and there's actually bugs here this morning. There's not normally bugs flying around. I'm going to need to get out my Terra shield. Good morning to all of you. This is not Free Friday, but I am going to have to grab my bug spray, I think, because I'm not sure what's going on here, but we've been doing great here. I know you guys have been hearing some about the mosquitoes here in Wyoming, and Laramie, Wyoming, where I am, have been worse than in Texas. But we've had a great reprieve for the last, I would say, probably the last week and a half. Haven't had any issues at all. So beautiful weather. And then all of a sudden there's this one this morning. So, so good morning to all of you. I know this is not Free Friday, but this is Tuesday morning, and doTERRA announced 2 weeks ago that every Tuesday in this month, they were going to be announcing different buy one, get one free items. And so if you're watching on the recording or the replay, you're definitely going to want to stick around, because we're going to be talking about, I don't know, are any of you saying like, my kids are going back to school soon and I'm not sure how to start adjusting the routine, or how we're going to do with homework time? If you're watching on the replay, or if you're never watching, hey, Jessica, this maybe applies to you. Are you thinking that? Just put a 1 in the comments if you're like, I know we're going back to school soon. I don't know how we're going to adjust, how we're going to do homework time, what we're going to do differently. I know we need to do some things differently this year, but what are we going to do? You know, as a homeschooling family, we don't have those exact same questions, but we do have seasons where we have changes happening where we're like, okay, how are we going to go through this adjustment? And my husband is awesome. Yeah. I already got bit by a mosquito this morning, but no more. No more. My husband came to the rescue. He's awesome. I think I'll keep him. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. So let's talk through some of these things, because today what doTERRA is offering is a surprise. They've never done this before, but there's 2 BOGOs available today that you can purchase. So I'm going to tell you about each BOGO, and they may be flying around me, but they're not going to get me today for sure. Not while I'm out here. Okay. So this morning, or for all of today, so from now until 11:59 p.m. Mountain Time today, when you buy the Calmer Restful Blend, this is from the newer kids line of oils, you get the Thinker Focus Blend for free. And I know this is on the minds of a lot of us as we're thinking about going back to school, adjusting with all of that. Jessica, you said number 1 times 1,000. Yes, you guys are thinking through that. Or maybe you're thinking, my kids are going back to school soon, and I myself have a ton of stuff to get done before things start back up. And I'm needing some, I don't know, some inspired action. What can I do to just get my butt in gear? Okay. Are some of you saying that? If you're saying that now, say me in the comments that you are trying to get a lot of stuff done. So this is the first buy one, get one free option that's available today, and we're going to talk about that. And then there's the second one that's available today is when you buy Blue Tansy. This is a newer oil, so I know maybe a lot of you are unfamiliar with it. We're going to talk about it. Then you get Roman chamomile and, where'd it go? Tea tree or melaleuca for free. Okay, so we're going to talk about all these things. How many of you are feeling like it's still summer and we're dealing with XYZ bites, right? Or fill in the blank itchies. I know my boys dealt with poison oak earlier, itchies this summer. Help. So just put in the comments, help, if that's you. If you're just like, it's still summer though, and we're dealing with certain bites from things, certain itchies from plants. and you need some help. So just put in the comments, because we're going to talk about some ways to resolve that too. Or maybe you're feeling like I need some help getting focused, but I don't like the way the Intune Focus Blend smells, and you're wondering if there's some other options. Just put in the comments focus options if that's you, and then we'll talk about that as well. So, or maybe you're just saying, I've been thinking about dressing up as a Smurf for Halloween. I know it's early, but I want to do it upright. What do I do about that? You guys, I don't know what I had this morning. I haven't had coffee or anything because I'm not a coffee drinker, but I think there's Slim and Sassy in my water, so maybe that's what it is. Okay, we're going to talk about that too. Or maybe you're saying there's a fungus among us in our house, right? And whatever, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's growing, and I need to kill it without filling up our lungs with toxins. And what do I do? So we're going to talk about some of those things, how to use your oils, and then ways to get these 2 BOGOs today. So just a little bit about myself. If you're new to our 3 Life Essentials page, or I know we're also broadcasting on our Life on Purpose page as well. So if you're new, my name is Amy Miller. Just 6 years ago, our family was in total survival mode. As a wife to a real life superhero, I might add. Hey, he even brought me this right when I time of need. And a mom to multiples. We were really looking for some natural solutions to care for our family's needs. We were exhausted. We were overwhelmed with life, with finances, with caring for the health of ourselves and for our sons. And when a sweet friend introduced us to doTERRA, we found way more than we were looking for. We found solutions not only for our health, but also even for our financial freedom. We found support for our emotions. We found tiny miracles that happen weekly through our essential oils. And we found miracles in the lives of our families, because now we were focusing on the big picture of our wellness instead of just trying symptom management with everything. And it's astounding how our lives have taken this just natural shift. And we're called to share this information with other families, with even other moms just like you. So that's a little bit of who we are. Let's talk about some of these BOGOs and why these oils matter. So because these 2 oils, the first BOGO, these are from a bigger line of oils, a whole kids collection that came out last year. There's 6 of them. So this is 2 of 6 items that are designed to be used for kids, but don't be fooled, because I use these almost as much as my kids do. And when I hear from other families in our 3 Life Essentials community, we work with almost 5,000 families now that are connected with our community, and many of them use these just as much as their kids do. So let's talk about these. What's nice about these is that, so here's what's in Calmer, and I'm actually going to bring out my kids since we're talking about kids. I'm going to bring out my kids. So uno momento, I'm going to go grab them so that they know we're jumping on now. Okay. Hey, kids. All right, so apparently they're a little slow coming out. So I'm going to have them come and tell about these in just a minute. Maybe I'll talk about the second BOGO first. Okay, so this is the second BOGO that's available. And this is about blue tansy. Now, blue tansy is fairly newly sourced. This just started being sourced in Morocco. doTERRA's blue tansy is sourced in Morocco, and it's fairly new, but this oil is in 2 of your favorite blends. I'm going to talk about the second BOGO first because you guys weren't out here yet. Okay, so he is going to tell us all about one of his favorite oils in just a minute. So go over there until I finish. Okay, so blue tansy is in 2 of your favorite blends. It's in the deep blue. soothing blend, and it's in balance, the grounding blend. So this is going to give you some clues as to how this is going to benefit you. Now I'm going to show you guys this. Can you guys see that there? It literally is blue, and this comes from a yellow flower. I'll let you guys do the math on that and figure out why a yellow flower would maybe produce a blue oil. And I'm actually right now going to be putting this on the pads of my big toes while we're talking here. The deep blue color is kind of fun too. You know, my kids like it. No, stay over there. Stay over there until it's your turn. So I use this in my nighttime moisturizer. You can see that it's kind of a little blue tinge. My boys are smelling the blue tansy. If only we had smell-o-vision. No, stay over there, please. So this now, and no, it does not turn me blue. Although if you use the straight blue oil, blue tansy all over your face, you will be blue for a little bit until it absorbs into your skin. But I love using this in my nighttime moisturizer because it is fantastic for the skin. And I'm smelling it. It's amazing. I love this oil. So, but it's also very soothing to muscles and joints, which is why it's in the deep blue soothing blend. And it's also very calming and balancing to the emotions, which is why it's in the balance, the grounding blend. So now listen to Audra. She shared this story with me. She said, you guys, I have never, ever had, no, over there, please. You stay over there. I've never had rosacea in the past 6 months, and her cheeks started lighting up with big red spots all bundled together. And she said she knew it was gut health related, and she had indulged in a little sugar and dairy and gluten, and you know, because sometimes we do that, right? And she said she was using a variety of different oils for about 2 months, and it wasn't really helping it. And so she decided to start using the blue tansy inside, along with the Virage Immortelle serum. And within about 2 weeks, the redness in her cheeks were gone. She said completely gone. And she even said she had ice cream for National Ice Cream Month. And so she was very pumped about how Blue Tansy was helping her with those red spots on her face. So if you know somebody who struggles with that, share this with them. This may be something that could benefit them this month. So just click the share button, or you can tag them in this video, and that can help them. So this is Blue Tansy. It's a fun oil. It smells amazing. I like to add it sometimes in the diffuser at night because it's also really great for sleep. But why did I put it on the pads of my big toes? Because the emotional properties of this oil is all about inspired action. Now, those of you who said earlier that it was that you need to like gear up before the summer's over to like get some stuff done. This is an oil of inspired action. And there's actually some groups inside our doTERRA community, inside our doTERRA family, hundreds that have been over the last month, all in June, that had done this kind of big toe, Blue Tansy big toe challenge. Okay. So those of you who know reflexology, this is not hocus pocus. There's science behind this. You have nerve endings in your foot. Ask any solid medical professional who will share with you about nerve endings and how they connect with your body. When you put your Blue Tansy on the pads of your big toes, that's the connection to your brain. And this oil can actually help inspire you to action when you're feeling stuck. It's the anti-procrastination oil. Anybody need that, especially at the end of summer as you're getting ready? I do. And so many people in our doTERRA family in June were participating in a 30-day challenge with their big toes and Blue Tansy. And you will not believe all the stories I've been hearing about the things that people have been like getting done that they've been procrastinating on and is no longer being procrastinating on. You're getting it done. So that's awesome. Okay, your freebies today with that. Roman chamomile. Now, this is sourced in the US and in the UK by doTERRA, and you're going to use this anytime you have a baby or a little one that needs a little soothing and calming. This oil is excellent for babies. They respond so well to this. It's a very calm, mild oil, and so it's great for soothing tummies, soothing soothing cries, calming down for bed, soothing itchies on the skin, all those kind of things. And even if you don't have babies, like I don't have babies anymore, you're going to want to use this anytime someone in your house gets those summertime issues that we talked about. Okay. So remember when I said, those of you who said it's still summer and you're dealing with XYZ stings or XYZ itchies, well, we dealt with that earlier this summer, and I'm going to show you what we do, because this is what you're going to use anytime you have those bees, those wasp stings. Hey, where's Noah? He's going to share with us how to do it. Can you get him out here? Itches from poison oak, poison ivy. This is what will calm it all down, including calm for anytime someone is in like a state of shock. You'll just breathe it in or apply it to the area of concern and get relief. Okay. So, hey, Diane, good to see you here. Okay. So here's how we did this. He's not out here, so I'm going to have to share. Okay. So earlier this summer, our boys, all three of our boys got, somehow they had been learning how to play baseball, and were playing catch in some fields and were exposed to poison oak. And what happened when you were exposed to poison oak, Noah?
Roman chamomile helped me.
Well, no, what happened? What was it like?
I had a lot of giant, it looked like I've had tiny cuts all over me. I just like, cut.
And this one has a tendency to scratch a little bit more. I don't know if you have kids or you yourself scratch a little bit more. And so what did we do?
We put on the bentonite clay.
We grabbed bentonite clay. If you do not have this in your home, this is something you want to have on hand for sure. It comes in a powder form or an already clay mixture. Mm-hmm. And it's easy to, hey, you're going to tell us what we did. Okay. All right. You combine it with your oils. It's easy to do. This one you just mix with water, and this one's already like in a clay form. So Noah's just going to show real quick, just in the already clay form. We're going to just show on his hand what we did. So on all of the different areas, whether it's a bee sting, wasp sting, all of the different, we would apply it to the area. You can put it there for sure, because that'll help that. Now, when it dries, it does dry white, so you are going to look a little funny for a little bit, but it's very healing to the skin. And I wish we had smell-o-vision here with the Roman chamomile. But what we did, what made it easier with the oils is we used the powder form and mixed it up with the water and then added the drops in there so that when we had our clay ready to go, and then show how we apply it. You can just do it here. Put the drop in your hand and then apply it on your... you would think he hasn't been using oils in his life for the last almost 9 years, or no, actually almost 6 years.
Empty, I think.
I think it's almost empty. Well, it's a good thing we're getting it free today. So yeah, here, just do this. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we're getting free Roman chamomile today. Okay, so you can mix it up with your Redmond clay. If you need to know a great place to get your Redmond clay, you can just type in clay, and I will share with you a great link where you can get a great deal on the Redmond clay, or you can get it in the already made form. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Noah. And what did the Roman chamomile do? Because why were we even putting it on there?
It helps.
It helps. What did it help you with?
My poison oak scars. It helps with the scarring, I think, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, he went on and on when we were using it about how much it was helping him with the itching. And apparently he forgot. So awesome. Thanks, Noah.
You're welcome.
The other freebie is tea tree or melaleuca that you can get today. And this one, doTERRA sources melaleuca or tea tree from Australia. That's important. That's why I'm telling you where all of these oils are sourced, because that is very important to the potency of each one of these oils. But this powerhouse is part of the top 10 most popular oils from doTERRA. So this is like a must-have in everyone's home. I like to say it's for all things gross. Okay. You're going to use this in your home for cleaning all the things from laundry to countertops. In fact, look at this whole stash I have. I have this whole stash right here. All of these items in here, 1, 2, 3, 4 items in here that I either use on our skin, personal products or cleaning products that all have melaleuca in them. We use them in our after sun lotion, in our window and mirror cleaning spray, in our all-purpose spray, in our owie spray, in our clean bottom spray. I mean, this is the kind of thing that you use to clean up all the gross stuff, okay? And you can drop it in stinky shoes, use it with those annoying earaches, all the skin things and that need to be kept clean and so much more. So it's a must have in my home and in your home. And it helps you have that healthy immune function. So, all right. I think my boys are ready to share about the other BOGO that is available today. Micah and Asher, are you guys ready? Okay, so here's what's in the Calmer blend. It's lavender, cananga, Buddha wood, Roman chamomile, and it's in a base of fractionated coconut oil, which is why it makes it great for kids because it's ready to go. I need Micah. Micah's going to share about Calmer. It's ready to go in a ready-made roller. Okay, so this is for topical use. It's really easy to apply, like for sensitive skin or even on the littlest ones in your house. These guys right here, this is Micah, this is Micah, and this is Asher. And both of them have been using, hey, how long have you been using oils? These guys have been using oils since they were 5 months old. No, since you are 5 months old.
2 months old.
And so Micah's going to share with us a little bit about how he likes to use Calmer.
So, Calmer's for sleep. Sleep, 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 and sleep. You never want to put it on in the daytime because then you'll be sleeping, 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 and sleeping forever like a baby.
So
it's for sleep.
So when do you put it on?
Nighttime.
And where?
Big foot on the opposite side of my knife. You never want to see it because it is sharp.
So
sharp,
where do you
sharp,
put it?
Sharp, sharp.
Can you show how you put it? Oh, well. Okay. He likes to put it on the pads of his big toes or on his feet at night.
And then,
is there where else you put it?
Just thought about something. Maybe this could clean off my pirate's knife.
Where else do you put it? Sometimes he likes to put it on his wrists as well. Now, how does it make you feel?
Never put it on my wrist before.
Well, when I use it, I put it on my wrists or my big toes. How does it make you feel?
Sleepy, 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 and sleepy.
And you can use it during the day. It's not going to put you out. It's not like oils work with your body. So it's not going to be like Benadryl that's going to knock you out. It's what shuts your mind off and allows you. It has the Roman chamomile in it. It has your awesome lavender in it. And here's what you get. Well, actually, before we talk about Thinker, I know Asher also wanted to talk about this oil because this is also one of his favorite oils.
Yeah. Okay, so my favorite spot to put it is on my big toes.
Kate, can you say it louder so everybody can hear you?
My favorite spot is to put it on my big toes and I fall asleep.
And you always put it on these pokey grass.
No. Okay, so tell us about the freebie. So the Thinker is the focus blend. Thank you, Micah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thinker.
Bye-bye. So anyone else have a day like today where they're wishing maybe that their kids were in school? Oh my goodness. Okay. So this has vetiver, peppermint, clementine, and rosemary in a base of coconut oil. Again, this is also for topical use, really easy on the go when you're needing just, well, I'll let Asher tell you about Thinker.
Well, I like to put it on my forehead because I like to draw and it helps me when I draw.
How does it help you when you draw?
It helps me concentrate on what I'm doing.
Yeah, so those of you who know about the oils that are in Thinker, this is really anytime you need a little bit more focus and attention on the task ahead. So whether that's homework as moms, as we're getting ready for us to start launching back into homework again, or creative work like Asher likes to do, or even mindful work, or when you're doing memory work, like when we're memorizing Bible verses, or if you're memorizing for things for a test, your rosemary that's in here especially is going to help you with memorizing those things, retaining that information. Or like when Asher is learning a new language, he's learning French right now. You want to share something in French? You can breathe it in, apply it to your temples, and then get down to business.
Yay, I caught one.
Oh, now Asher needs to use Terra Shield.
Look,
all right.
I caught it.
Thank you, Asher.
Yay.
All right, so now you know how to get these, or now you know how to use them and what you're going to use them for. So here's how to take advantage of these BOGO items. Again, this is only available for 24 hours. So ways to do this is if you already have your doTERRA account, just go right in an order on your doTERRA.com. You can order up to 5 of these per account. You're just going to add the calmer into your cart. And you'll add the blue tansy, only these 2 items, and then the other 3 items are going to auto populate. Okay. So all of that, and you can get up to 5 of them per BOGO. If you do not already have your doTERRA account and you're really kind of wanting to dip your toe in the water, reach out to the wellness advocate who shared this video with you. Let them know that you'd like to order, and they'd be happy to help you get started. This is a great way to kind of dip your toe in the water as you've been kind of curious about doTERRA. Usually what we do with people that have not been introduced to doTERRA before, sometimes we set up a quick appointment to take your order, but also to let you know